Alright, hello everyone and welcome to a new video, and today we're going to be making Scratch. Well, not Scratch, a 3D render in Scratch. So basically, I'm going to start by deleting the Scratch cat, and basically I'm going to create some essentials, and I'll be back when... So I just noticed a big issue, and it's that there is going to be absolutely no way for me to create custom blocks, which is going to make this way harder. So that's just a little update. I'm going to create a new sprite, which is going to be the render. Also, I created a list, which is going to be storing all the vertices in the stuff we're going to render. So I'm going to create a new sprite, and let's just make it a dot, because I think that's probably the best. Now, if we can figure out, it's directly in 0, 0, which is good. Basically, I'm going to get some basic coding done, and I'll be back once that's done. Alright, so I got some of the basics done, such as something to delete, little basic thing for me to add points or vertices, and I'm also about to do a time lapse of making a sort function for the rendering. Basically, the way I'm going to make this work is I'm going to render each Y individually, because it'll be easier to calculate. So anyways, so I created this new basic sort, the start of my sorting script. It doesn't actually sort yet, but wait, I forgot to put this in. I've been getting the hang of, I've been getting used to all of the style of this version. But basically, what this does is it basically finds every single Y that exists, and it needs to render, and puts them inside of this list. Then, after that, it'll basically save the renders into this save list, which will basically, it'll take the save things out and sort them into the sorted list. So that's basically what I did. I'll be back once I got this done. Alright, so the script right here, it's pretty big now, but basically it works. It actually sorts, and I'm going to show that to you guys now. So basically, I'm going to put some coordinates in this, and this is basically going to sort them by Y. So the first Y is going to be at the top of the list, and the higher Y's are going to be at the bottom of the list. So I'm going to put in some things. So the first one is 344 5 and the next one, I'm just gonna change it a bit, but this time that Y is gonna be 2 instead of 3, and I'm also gonna get a 1. I'm basically gonna change the Y a bunch, and so you guys can see how it sorts. So now if you take a look at this Y list right here, there's 3, then there's 2, and then there's 1, then there's 24, then there's 43. That's gonna sort into order. Now basically, I'm gonna run the render, and it's basically gonna sort all of these. So this is gonna turn into a time lapse. So now that you've seen all that list magic, and this is basically what the final result is after the script completely stopped. But basically, now if we look at the sorted Y, you'll see they're all in order: 1, 2, 3, 24, 43. And it didn't sort the Z's; it just aligned them with their original Y, so it doesn't get corrupted like the render. And the render Y, it's completely out of order, but now it's sorted. And also the Z and the X, they got moved to the exact list number as the sorted Y on the sorted list. And the sorted lists, they're basically what's gonna render. So that's basically how the the sorting done. And now what needs made is the rendering. So I'll see you guys once I got something made. Actually, I'm gonna do another time lapse. Alright, so I got it working. As you can see, I rendered in a cube. But basically, I actually added it didn't take that long to do. I just had to add this little let me grab it. This little script right here. And it actually works pretty well. And if you look, you can see that it has a little cube. Now, I can't move the camera positions, they'll move, because this is a render, and it's not updating rapidly. But basically, uh, just so you guys know, it now works. And it's actually pretty cool. Like, I mean, yeah, it's like pretty cool. But anyways, if you guys want a second part to this where I guess I add a face and maybe even a texture thing, or maybe add reflections, a light system. But this actually takes like 20 minutes, 2 minutes to actually completely render. 2 minutes minimum for it to render one thing. That's because of this sorting thing. Now, I would need the sorting thing in order to add stuff like reflecting or light, but I don't need the sorting script. Just this is what makes it take 20 minutes. But I mean, the sorting script could also be like it could also be optimized to run faster. Like it could only last for a few seconds, but most of those optimizations are only in the future version of Scratch, which the series is gonna be the first version. Anyways, that's it for this video. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. And let's get this to 50 likes for part 2. And but anyways, let me save. Bye. Make sure to subscribe. Just making sure.